Hello and welcome to another one of these ADD videos. Today we're going to talk about electron configurations and see it in action by doing a few basic examples. Let's look at beryllium. Beryllium on the periodic table is right there. Okay, so the only thing above beryllium is the hydrogen and the helium, and then we have the lithium, then beryllium. So the hydrogen and the helium form the 1s, hydrogen would be one, and then the helium would be the other. And then since I jump to the second row on this periodic table, second row, then my quantum number here, N, goes to 2. And it'd be 2s2. Okay, so we did the 1s2, and then the 2s2 because I stopped on the second spot of the S block. Let's look at carbon. Carbon's a little further along. So we would have the helium, and then the lithium beryllium. So we would have everything we had before, the 1s2, 2s2. But then we jump over to the P, and I just happen to pick another 2 steps in, so it's going to be 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. By coincidence, they're all 2 electrons. Remember, S can only hold 2, P can hold 6, D can hold 10, and F can hold 14. Let's look at sulfur. Sulfur is a little bit down there. Sulfur's way over here at 16. Okay, so even without the periodic table, you should be able to do it, right? Just keep going until these add up to 16. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, so that's 10 electrons, and we need 6 more. So now we jump to the third quantum level, 3s2, because S can only hold 2. Then we have 3p, and then what's left over? 4, because we have 12, so 3p4. Okay? If you remember, there's a specific order to which they fill using the diagonal method. You always just write the quantum number is how many subshells you can have. So when n is 2, we have 2. If it's 3, there's 3, so forth and so on. And if you order them like this with the S, P, D, then F, and then draw diagonals, that tells you the order in which they fill. Okay, because sometimes they'll, end up here when you think they should be here on the P instead of the D. All right, so make sure you check out the more advanced examples. Real quick, we could have written sulfur, for instance. It's a little bit longer, using the shorthand method. And the shorthand method allows you to use the noble gas on the row before to represent everything that came up to it. So this would be all the way through 2p6. We could have written neon, then the remainder of 3s2, 3p4. Okay, so I hope that's set a foundation for you to practice some basic ones. Make sure you practice these. They're not too bad. There are some weird exceptions with the D half full and completely full. Make sure you check out that video. Practice, 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 more importantly. Thank you and have a nice day.